It seems even city cars are getting the SUV treatment these days. Now the Qashqai might look like a four-wheel drive, but it's really just a jacked up hatchback. So why would you buy one of these things over a regular hatchback? Well, let me show you. Well, that didn't take long, did it? That's a raised manhole cover, that's broken up bitumen, and this whole inner city street is just an obstacle course. If I was in a regular car, in the Qashqai, I can just drive straight over it, no worries at all. If anything, the Qashqai might be a better city car than a hatchback. But how does it behave on regular roads? As it turns out, pretty well. It might be jacked up in the air, but the Qashqai doesn't feel like it's on pogo sticks. Look, I'm not going to tell you that it's as good as something closer to the ground, like a Golf or a Focus, but it's better than you think. And it's the engine too. It doesn't look like all that much on paper, but it's more than enough for the cut and thrust of inner city traffic. Now, you can get this one, the base ST, with a manual gearbox. And if you don't know what that is, ask your parents. If you do know what that is, Nissan will sell you one of these for less than 26 grand. If, on the other hand, you know what an Iggy Azalea is, you'll get the CVT automatic. It takes the price up a bit, but it's still less than 30 grand. This all seems like pretty good value, especially for a car with a back seat this big, boot space for days, and decent on-road manners. So how has Nissan managed to do it? Well, some of the plastics are pretty cheap, and there's no touchscreen media system. But the big problem is to do with something called NVH. Noise, vibration, and harshness. It takes a lot of effort to isolate the cabin from the noise and unpleasantness that crops up when you drive a car along a road. It doesn't really affect things too much around town, but at highway speeds, tyres can roar to the point that it really becomes a chore to drive the Qashqai long distance. So there you have it. It's an SUV, but it works better here in the city than it does out of it. It's easy to park, it's easy on the wallet, and it's easy to drive. What more could you want than that? Now, if you want to know anything more about the Qashqai, click on this happy little fellow here for the full story.